Hello everyone. I know I haven't really made an actual video in a while. When I say a while, I mean like 5 days, maybe. Anyways, I want to talk about a method I learned that has made me way more clairvoyant. Even if I kind of don't want to be. It just randomly happens. I'm going to give a few examples. Yesterday, I was in Pizza Hut with my friend. He was paying, and we walked through the doors. We walked up to the counter, and she said, "Hey, what pizza do you want?" She didn't say it exactly like that, but what pizza will you be having today? So my friend orders Hawaiian. Then he says, "What do you want?" After that moment, we were back at the door again. We walked back up to the counter, and then I had realized that just happened. So when she asked us what we wanted, I asked him, "Are you going to get pineapple?" Because that's what he ordered before. And then he said, "Yeah, how did you know that?" And instead of saying, "I saw it happen, it just happened." Instead of saying that, I just said, "I don't know." Now, the other one before that, I saw a week into the future. My friend had called me yesterday, I believe, 2 nights ago, and he said, "You will not believe where I'm going to school." So I just said, "You're going to school for this," because a week ago he talked about the same thing, and I said, "Didn't you tell me this a week ago?" And he's like, "No, you must have had a premonition." I'm like, "Yeah, a really big 1 hour call premonition." I could answer half the things he was telling me in the phone call. And I can tell when my friend's screwing with me, and I can tell when he's being serious, because I've known him for like 6 years now. But he was being serious. I really heard a full 1 hour conversation. It's almost like when these future sight kind of things are happening, I go into this. It's almost like I switch. Have you ever seen the butterfly effect? It's almost like I switch realities. It's very, very strange because I'm not in my physical body, obviously. I'm in another dimension seeing what's going to happen 5 minutes from now or even one. It's completely random. It can be a phone call like it was with my friend for an hour on the phone, and then a week later he says the same stuff. So I got a phone call from a week ahead of time. Or it can be as small as the pizza one, where we're back at the door, we're walking there, and then I realize, wait, I'm back in reality. These aren't just in my head. These are real. These are actually happening. The first ever time I so time traveled / had a future sight experience was when I was walking down the street. I got up to the fence, and when I got to the end of the fence, an Asian woman was walking out of her house. Then, once I saw her, and she got into her car, when she slammed the car door, I was back over there at the fence, walking towards her. And then I said, "Hey, wait, didn't this just happen?" And I look over at her door, she's walking out of her house, getting into her car. And then I'm like, okay, what the fuck? These things are happening more rapidly. They're starting to happen normally now. And it all started when I started doing a certain technique to my head. So I always see the Qigong fighters hit bricks with their head. but not what I'm doing. I mean, I'm getting a brick and I'm lightly tapping only my pineal gland, and it's making more weird shit happen. Plus, every morning I wake up feeling more intelligent, more motivated. It's almost like I'm activating my pineal gland just by hitting it. Gently. I hit it gently. Because you don't want to get a brick, just slam it against your head and have a concussion. You want to slowly increase your bone density by tapping the area. And I found out that hitting this way, this whole way, this area, hitting that area increases hearing. It increases how far away you can hear. It's almost like I'm biohacking telepathy and powers. I'm biohacking abilities by testing them out on my own self. So here, this area, which is near your ear, you will hear. But the problem is, with this area, it's more sensitive than your third eye. Your third eye, you can hit for 5 straight minutes and then be done with it. This area, you can only hit for a minute or two, like one or 2 minutes. And you have to gently tap it, because this is where your temple is. I'm strengthening my temple, so if someone hits me in my temple, it won't hurt me. I've already done it to my body. I've already done it to my head, the top part of my head. The top part of my head is indestructible almost. When I had a seizure about a month ago, I was in the bathroom and I don't know what happened. I passed out, I hit my head on the bathtub, nothing happened to me. I got up, I was fine. I'm not scared to have seizures anymore because my bones are dense. So if I got in a car accident, I may get a little bit injured, but the other person will die, and I won't get fully injured. Because for 4 years, I've been doing iron body conditioning. I'm just doing it to my pineal gland now. All I'm doing is hitting bricks against my bones and my muscles, and it's creating more muscles. It creates a microfracture. It heals really fast, depending on your diet, and then you have more defense. If I could choose anything in a game, I would choose HP and defense and avoid. I'm that person who'd rather be so stealthy that no one can get me than have super high damage and be really slow. I'd rather be this guy. And that's pretty much what I am. I'm going back to college because my brain, it feels so energized and powerful now. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. You know how you wake up just tired, like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some breakfast and just do my daily routine. No, my brain is expanding. Mine is saying, hey, I want to learn this. I'm going to learn this. And no one's going to stop me. Like, I'm changing drastically. And it's not even scary. It's great. I love it. I'm going to buy some of those mushrooms that only royal people can buy. They're $38 on Amazon if you want to buy them. I can never say the name right, so I'll put it in the description and you can do research on it yourself. You can look it up yourself. Wow, I need water. Running out of hydration. Hold on. Hold on. So, and it's not just me changing. Like, my grandparents are slightly changing. My grandma's not very much at all. But my step-grandpa is definitely. Because now this is going to happen to everyone. Everyone's going to change. It's for the better. It's just going to be a interesting transition. Let's say that. My step-grandpa is starting to say how he feels because both my grandparents suppress their feelings to the highest point. They never say how they're feeling towards each other. They just say, love you, honey, kiss, bye. There's no like, let's talk about how we're feeling. Let's talk about what is bothering you and what's bothering me, and we can come to an agreement maybe. No, these two people that I live with are the complete opposite. They're ignore the other person, ignore the other person. You say something I don't like, I ignore you. You say something I don't agree with, I just ignore you. I don't even respond or say anything. It gets really old after a while and you just stop caring. Like you're like, no. As long as I'm fine, then I stopped letting, like, I think it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago when it just started. Like automatically. I'm not even trying to do it. Other people's lives don't mean shit to me. They don't bother me. If someone's doing something I don't agree with, I don't give a shit. I focus on my own life. My life. Your life comes second. If you're about to get hit by a car and I care about you, yeah, I'll save you. But your personal life of what you do is your choice, not mine. Of course, I'm going to help my kids. I'm going to teach them things, but I'm going to let them self-explore their own selves. The one thing you don't do with a baby, you probably did not know this, and will say, that's not true. When you let the baby learn to walk on its own, you don't hold its arms like a monkey, it becomes more independent as an adult. Because it's learning on its own. A baby's brain develops from birth to 3. By that time, they're learning everything. Everything you teach them from birth to age 3 is what they will be almost. And every person is different in their own ways. Their own personality, the environment they're around, and what they eat, yeah, healthy food, bad food, will determine what kind of person they are. Just like, I'll say it again. Their brains and genetics and who they are, their natural personality, their environment, who they're around, their parents, their grandparents, their anything, and what they eat. Eating because if it's healthy, it will help the brain. Family, if it's a good family, good. Good influence. If it's a bad family, bad influence. Natural personality. Someone can be the peacefulest person on the planet, get the worst environment, and still stay peaceful because it's who they are. My kids, I'm going to be a good, responsible father. I'm going to be good, responsible. I will not have a wife. I might. But I want to get that thing where you give your sperm and they put it in an egg and they make you pay money for them to do that. My grandparents are like, that's unnatural. Yeah, okay, well you guys are also against sex. So they're Catholic. It doesn't make sense. It's hypocritical. I'm going to let my kids self-explore themselves, but I'm also going to talk to them and teach them useful things, teach them how to be independent, and I'm going to feed them right. Because I wasn't fed right as a kid, and I was really fucking stupid as a kid. Why? Because we were eating macaroni and all this processed shit. That's all we ate. And I barely ate as a kid. I changed as an adult. And I can admit that. I still have my kid-like personality. I will always have that. It will always be in me because it's who I am. I'm a playful person that loves. But also, I'm very intelligent. Very intelligent. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Reishi. Reishi mushrooms. That's the name of the mushrooms. Reishi. I'll put it in the description anyways. I'm not getting paid for it or anything. I'm just trying to help another person. Is that so bad? Oh, someone's calling me. Yeah, what do you want? Alright. Yeah. I just said yeah. Your old ears can't hear it. Bye, Grandma. See, when someone's just irritating on the phone and they're trying to continue on a conversation that has no purpose, like, oh, I didn't hear you. Sometimes you do that. You hang up on them because it's not worth talking to them. It isn't. They're just going to keep annoying you, so the conversation continues. You ignore people like that. I make rude jokes to my grandma because she'd rather people be passive-aggressive and rude to her than honest and say how she really is. Hey, these are your flaws. I'm telling you not to be mean, but so you can fix them. She'd rather have someone say, you're really fat, you know that? Just kidding, I'm kidding, and pat them on the back. Like, I'm joking. But really, that bothered you because I was being aggressively rude on purpose. Passive-aggressive versus angry and honest. Would you rather be angry, honest, and get your feelings out like a good human being? Or would you rather be passive-aggressive, rude, and hurt the other person's feelings passively? Which one are you? A dickhead? Or a normal person? What's normal? Normal is letting your emotions out when you need to and saying how you really feel about someone. This fake insecure, real. Bye, everyone. Tell me in the comments what you think. Tell me in the comments if you live with someone who's passive-aggressive or just loud and says how they feel. Which one? Which one are you? I want to know. I want to know all my followers. I want to know everything about them. What they like. Anything. Tell me. Tell me in the comments. Do it. Do it now.